What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of my league, BBVA, Road to Gold Cup Champions. And I decided to do things a little different. Instead of doing one full game of a live commentary, I'm going to just show you the highlights of a full cup run. So if you're kind of behind, it may give it away a little bit, but you know, that's really not a problem. If you're up to date, you'll be fine. Except for the length of the episode, it might give it away a little bit. But nonetheless, I go ahead and cut out find an opponent because it took a little while to actually find one. So we're sticking with the Liga BBVA team. Full fitness on everybody. Contracts is good. I may end up playing this guy right here, this Senegal guy. Yeah, very good team, but he played to Cavani way too much, and that actually is pretty annoying whenever they play to one player over and over again. I wouldn't really recommend it because unless it's somebody really good like Ibra or Ronaldo or something, it may work. But in the 7th minute right here, he has a chance, hits off the crossbar, and I clear that out. So no problem right there. And then Benzema misses that shot right there. Benzema is, I don't know. I like him, but he actually makes a really big mistake right there. Hits off the crossbar, Isco. Another player is Isco. Not really a huge fan. But Benzema, he stops so many runs all the time. He'll be making a good run. He'll be way onside, and he'll just decide to stop, and that's very annoying. And I had to show him a lesson for bringing his keeper out. So Pepe had a nice little header goal right there off a corner in the 45th minute, and yeah, that's why I always say don't bring your keeper out unless it's, you know, really close to him. But he gets a nice little run touch or one touch finesse shot right there with Cavani, and he decides to do the long celebration right here. You know, he's shushing me. He's doing everything he can to make it last longer, and he made me watch it as well. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of irritated me a little bit. So I decided to start playing like a little bit of a bitch. Yeah. And I don't usually play like that. Right there, probably should have been a goal. Rakitic is no doubt my favorite player on this team. Everything about him, 81 shot, 88 pass, just a terrific little player. His free kick stats are amazing. Right there, get a little bit of luck, Benzema with the lucky goal right there. So I just decided to dead fish him right into the back of the net. Why not? You know, once you get mad like that, that's what I'll do. And he actually rage quits in the 78th minute, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. He actually messaged me later and said that I was a pace scorer. And that I got a lot of lucky rebounds. I'm not gonna lie, I did get a couple lucky rebounds, but I mean, he only had one goal. It'd be a little different if I had like 5 goals, that they were all rebounds, and he had like 4 good goals or something. But nonetheless, we move on to the semifinals, yeah. And this guy was no doubt probably one of the most irritating players I've ever played in this series so far. I almost leave right there. I saw the little flicker of the 2-bar latency, and I probably should have left and looked for another one because it was a little bit of a laggy game. Wasn't too bad. Down Cavani is his team name. Should have known right there that he was going to play to Cavani every single time. And he has Lavezzi and Lucas on the 2 mid spots. And that made it very difficult because there's a lot of pace down there, and there isn't a whole lot of strength on the outside back. Don't get me wrong, Felipe Luis and Juan Fran are fantastic players, but I don't think they're really strong enough to keep up with players like that. And this guy, if he had the chance between a free shot and going to the side and crossing it, he would cross it. He crossed it every single time he had the chance, and fortunately I don't think any goals came from that.
They've got the ball back through.
But he was probably controlling this game a little bit. Right here, I didn't want to take that shot with Pepe, and you can see it's lagging a little bit. It's not horrible, but with FIFA, you don't need any lag at all. It gets very difficult no matter how much lag you have. And yeah, he does have a corner right here in the 70th minute, and I knew as soon as he got that corner it was going to be a goal. And I thought EA patched the switching players on headers. I don't know if it's really a glitch or anything. But I could not switch my player on that, and that is so frustrating because, you know, maybe he might have scored that anyhow. I'm not sure. Right here, Isco, so frustrated with him at this point, but that ends this episode and this cup run. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.